Hello everybody, let's get started. I have no financial advice, no financial interests and no sponsored links. This is just for educational purposes. I want to shed some light on the solo airdrop, on those figures. You can expect what the ratios between XRP holdings, set trust lines to solo and the prices of solo and XRP, what that all means, what profits you can expect. Quickly explain the table. Two columns, solo and XRP. Each side will receive 100 million solo rewards. We start initially with a price of 1. It's just that you understand the principle, okay, what I'm trying to show. Sologenic estimated 20 million solo holding and 500 million XRP set with trust lines to solo. That would give a received reward 5 solo per 1 solo and 1 solo for 5 XRP. That gives us a rewards ratio of 25. Here is the price you invest. Initially that's linked to the price above. I will come to that, why that matters. We have $1,000 to invest. That gives you on each side 1,000 coins, 1,000 solo or 1,000 XRP, which would give you a 5,000 solo reward on the solo side and a 200 solo reward on the XRP side, which would result in $5,000 profit if you invest $1,000 in solo and $200 profit if you invest $1,000 in XRP. Now, pending all other factors stay the same. The profit ratio, that's the ratio between dollars you make, is also 25 here. Let us first check now the solo side. So at whatever price I increase the price here, you buy, the $5,000 rewards will stay the same. Why is that so? Let's put it to 20. At $20 invest, you only receive 50 solo, which will give you 250 because you receive 5 solo per each you have rewards, and the result at $20 is the $5,000 again. So it really doesn't matter at which price you buy solo up to 24th December when the snapshot is taken. However, if you want more than the $5,000 rewards, if you invest $1,000, then you should buy now. Let's put that to 1. And now you can already see the price is still at 20. You would have bought 1,000 solo with at price of 1, which would give you 5,000 rewards, which would make basically a dollar reward of $100,000, which is 20 times the initial price. We initially, when you would buy at $20, remember the rewards, the dollar rewards would be 5,000. If you could buy 20 times cheaper, then you have 20 times more dollar rewards. Why is that rewards ratio so important? I will show it to you now. We are here. Let's assume you buy at $20 and you sell at $20, not cheaper, the solo coin. That basically means now we're at $20. We could go up to $25 and you would still make more rewards, the 5,000 I've been talking about before. Then the rewards you would make by holding XRP. Let's increase that and check this 4,000 figure, what happens at 25. Because you remember, Solo, if you have the $1,000 and the price increases, you get less Solo, but for each Solo you get more money and you get the 5 times reward, so the 5,000 on the Solo side remains stable. However, if we are at 25 times the price of XRP, the reward is equal between XRP because you paid so much more for Solo. The total rewards now is the same. If the price goes higher than this rewards ratio, the 25, you would actually make more money by buying XRP. So for people who think that the Solo price would go to, I don't know, $100, that's madness. No one would pay. You would be better off by at least if you would buy close to that price. It would be better off to buy XRP because you would make more profit in the end. Okay, that's very important, this ratio here. I will come to that again. Now let's see what happens on the XRP side. I will put this back to $1. If the price of XRP increases, basically your reward goes down because you will be able to buy less XRP and thus you will receive less Solo. Okay, at $2, twice the price of Solo, you would only receive $100 in return. A similar effect has, and this is actually happening, if more XRP have set trust lines. Solo calculated with 500 million. I checked, actually I have it here. I checked 60,000 and we are already at 1 billion actually. And this will most likely increase. We are now 2 weeks into the announcement of the airdrop and I'm expecting maybe 2.5 billion, maybe even 5 billion. That will reduce this factor by factor 10. Initially, Sologenic proposed 0.2 Solo per XRP. That would give you 0.02 Solo per XRP, which would result in the effect that you up to 250 times, you could pay up to 250 times more the price for Solo than for XRP. Let's go to 250 and you see now you would make the same profit actually. Now because not all will buy at $250, most will buy, I don't know, maybe now around $3. But it could be that the price goes, I don't know, $15 maybe. And you can see the result. You would make by buying with $1,000 XRP at one price, only make $300 profit. And if XRP price goes up as well, that would reduce because you would have less XRP holdings. However, maybe you're lucky and you hold already XRP. So to summarize the whole thing, basically up to that rewards ratio, if you're happy with this $5,000 rewards, if you invest $1,000, you could buy up to $25 or 25 times the price of XRP. Solo up to the 23rd of December, hold it for 2 days, sell it right after Christmas, and you would have the $5,000 rewards. If, however, you think that many people will do that and you want to profit more, then try to buy solo now at a lower price. How high it'll go, I don't know. My estimate is somewhere between $5 and $15. Maybe somewhere in the middle, 12 or so. I really don't know. If there is way more XRP allocated in trust lines or in accounts with trust lines, then the received ratio solo per XRP will drop, which will decrease your rewards in solo if you buy XRP now. Now many of us hold XRP already, which is a good thing, but don't expect too much. If 5 billion would be allocated in accounts with trust lines to Sologenic, then for 1,000 coins you would only receive 20 solo, and go figure how much you would receive then.